Good morning. I'm going to make my live, well, I say this every time, I'm going to make my live short, and the live ends up not being short. So it is what it is. I'm going to start because I want to upload this to YouTube, and I want to make sure that I get a bunch of stuff done today. If anybody ever checks out my stories, you'll see that I constantly do lives about my experience being gang stalked, as I was recruited to be a drug mule. You know, gang stalking is a situation you have to walk away from. You have to walk away from it first mentally, then meaning that you make a decision to walk away from it. Then you have to walk away from it emotionally, meaning that it no longer affects you. And then you have to make physical changes in your life in order to be able to fully walk away from this, because this is something where they will try to drag it on for as long as they want to, for years, you know, but you are in control of your life. So you have to be the person that says, you know what, enough's enough, I'm not putting up with it. You got to walk away from it. So that's what my video is going to be about today. I have these cards that I got online, and they're oracle cards, so they are clarifiers to tarot cards. I pulled a couple from the deck, some that come up very often for me, and I just want to talk about how they relate to this gang stalking experience. So there's a couple of cards, I'm going to try to get through them. One of the first things that gang stalkers, so the first card is homeless. One of the main things that they want to do is render you homeless, is take away your stability from you. So this is whoever's paid for this to happen to you, and your benefactor could be anyone. It could be a company that you worked for. It could be, you know, somebody that doesn't like you, anybody with a coin, anybody with a bit of money that can pay random people to stalk you, follow you around, etc. They want to get you homeless. This is something you need to focus on. You need to focus on your stability. You need to focus on taking care of your home. You need to focus on your finances, and you need to not focus on nonsense that they're doing to distract you. You need to make yourself immune to distractions. Another thing they're going to attack is your savings. You're going to have people constantly coming at you, pushing product. I had it in my case, in my business. They're constantly coming, oh, you need this, oh, advertising, oh, pay for this, oh, golf lessons, oh, this, oh, that, like constantly coming at you, looking for ways to deplete your savings. You need to become a miser. You need to be very, very, very particular about your budgeting. You need to budget yourself. You need to watch your savings. Your money needs to last while you work on how you're going to generate your income, because maybe your job might not be suitable for you anymore. Maybe you might want permission to work at home. Who knows how you're going to go about doing what you need to do, but you need to watch your coins. All right. They are targeting that. They're watching your money, and they're more than likely, there's a card here that I need. They're more than likely using bribery to get information on you, whether that's going to your bank, going to your lawyer, going to your accountant, going to anyone that they can go to get information illegally. I'm going to keep this card out because this card's going to continue coming back out. They use collaboration against you. Okay? And this is any and everyone. So whether that is family, friends, anyone in your social network, people at your job are going to start turning on you. They're going to spread lies. It's going to be smear campaigns that are beyond smear campaigns. They're going to paint you in the most negative light they can. It's going to be every day, round the clock. This is why I talk about keeping to yourself as much as possible, not engaging with people unnecessarily, not having unnecessary social engagements, because they use these collaborations to create conflict. After they're done making lies, about you, they have to make the lies seem real. So they need to make contact with you to start unnecessary drama, to lace you into storylines that are not true. You gotta be very careful about your interactions with people and pull away from people when you see stuff starting that is like none of your business. People can't get me to answer a text message right now. They can't get me anywhere. I don't want to talk to, like, zero. And I mean zero. I'm good by myself, but I've always been good by myself. So I do understand that it's very difficult for people when you feel that you need social interaction and you feel lonely and all that. But I gotta tell you, when you do business with them, you're just engaging in conflict. They're just trying to make their narratives true. Be careful. Be careful of interactions. Masks. These people are two-faced. When they come to you, it's a smiling face. And within 5 seconds, it's gaslighting and it's disgusting comments and it's things meant to put you in a rage. It doesn't matter how much they smile. They're wearing multiple masks. They're fake. Be careful. Now, you've seen fakeness from family and friends from before all of this happened. So don't let it get to this point for you to say to yourself, oh my goodness, I'm having a conflict with this person. Oh my goodness, this is happening. No. Be wary of this. Be wary of this. And this goes back to the conflict card that I had before. It goes right back to this. They want to collaborate with you. They come in a mask to collaborate. And before you know it, you're having conflict with people that they've made up. Or you don't even have a conflict. They can just lie because they'll say, I worked with her. I'm her friend. I go out with her. They want to take pictures with you to prove that they're close to you. Oh, we're good with her, so that they can make up a lie. So watch out for people, okay? This is all it is. What you're trying to do is you're trying to close the doors, as many doors as possible, to engagement with you. You're trying to close doors to obstacles so that you don't find yourself in nonsense. Bully. That's the purpose, that's the purpose of what they want. See, they want to laugh at you. They want to gaslight you. They want to tell you it's not actually happening. They want to tell you that you're not great at what you're doing. You're bad at your job. You're bad at parenting. You're a bad person. It's about bullying. You take away access to yourself. You don't have to listen to this. People can say whatever they want behind your back. Don't let your mood be affected. Marionette energy. They're really trying to puppet you. They're trying to use social strategies and social influence to puppet you. They are trying to, whether it's through distraction, whether it's through bullying, whether it's through whatever means that they can, this is where they want to get you. If you start working, they send a distraction. If you start healing yourself and getting calm, they send frustration. You have to be alert to watch for, whenever you're doing something good for yourself, what happens after. They are trying to puppet you to make you self-destruct. You have to take control of yourself. This is why I say it starts in the mind, that you make a decision. You're not going to feel like it. You're not going to have the strength. You make the decision in your mind that I am going to be very consistent. I am not going to allow myself to be distracted. I'm going to take control of my circumstances. I'm going to heal myself. I'm not going to fall into traps. You take control in your mind. And then from your mind, after determining that that is what you're going to do, then your feelings and your emotions follow after. You start believing yourself. Then your emotions follow. You become whole. You become strong inside. And once your emotions follow your decision, then your life has no other option than to play it out. You start acting out in that way as well. Hesitation. They want to create illusions that make you second guess yourself. They want to create illusions that make you second guess, what you want to do, what you should be doing. Does it make sense to continue working? I should just give up. I should just not move forward. There's no point in this. No. This is why I tell you, you need to block them out. Block out all distractions and ask yourself, what would I be doing now if gang stalking weren't occurring? You need to take gang stalking from something that is in your vision looking forward, and you need to put it behind you in the background. That is the ultimate aim. Not to stop the gang stalking, but to stop the gang stalking from working on you. They're not going to stop. They can continue what they're doing, but your focus needs to be pulled away. Do not hesitate. Be very firm in your resolve. Schedule. You get gang stalked when they know your schedule. You need to pull your schedule away from people, okay? Schedule is a matter of time management. You're going to manage your time efficiently if you have a business, and you're going to make sure that you dedicate time to the things that are important and block out all distractions. They're very, very, very determined to distract you. On top of it, you need to change your schedule completely and eliminate any schedules for yourself. If you are grocery shopping every Saturday in the afternoon between the hours of 2 to 4, you need to one day grocery shop for 2 weeks and not go grocery shopping. You need to change it from Saturdays to Mondays, next week Thursdays, next week Fridays. No schedule. It really costs a lot of money. Remember, the more money they spend on work, the less profit they keep. The more money they spend paying people, the less profit they keep. Burn all the money out of their pocket. Burn up their savings, which means they need way more manpower if you don't have a schedule. People need to just be waiting outside your house, waiting all over the place, sitting around. You don't show up for hours. You don't show up where you're supposed to be. I'll give you an example. They puncture my tires. I don't show up at the mechanic, but the tire gets fixed. I just don't show up. Change your schedule. Change everywhere you go. Go everywhere once. Drive a little further to go somewhere else. Exasperate them and exasperate their resources. It must be difficult to gang stalk you. Repeat after me. It is difficult to gang stalk me. Don't hesitate about that. Don't say, oh, but they're going to anyway. No. Make it difficult. Make a vow to yourself. Vow to yourself a sacred vow that you're going to keep, that you will survive and you will come out mentally strong, better than you came in. This will build you up better than you ever were. You will be strong. You will be healthy. You will be a motivation to people. People will have to wonder how you made it. This is a vow to yourself that you are not going to allow yourself to break. Make a vow. Make a promise. Write it down and tape it to your wall by your bed so you see it first thing in the morning and the last thing at night. Whatever that vow is, one statement, one promise, I will make it. I will come out stronger. I will conquer. I will get justice. Whatever it is, make your promise to yourself. Your hope starts from your promise. Make some goals. From your promise, you're going to make a few goals. What is your goal? And the goals can be weekly, they could be monthly, it could be daily. You can make a goal that today I am not going to focus on gang stalkers, and that better be one of the goals. Today, I am not going to focus on gang stalking. Today, I am going to have a good day. Today, I will be at peace. Today, I will meditate. Today, I will have a relaxing day. Today, I will have a bath and I will relax. Goals are important parts of life. A goal is like having a regular vow. A regular vow. Make goals and stick to them. People can't just come in and force you to do anything and take over your willpower, but you're giving it away when you focus on the wrong things. So you got to be very persistent and very deliberate about making goals for yourself. I will do this and I will do that. Perseverance in your goal. Persevere. Persevere. Keep going. As strong as I look today, I wasn't always. I woke up every day and said, God, I'm giving you another day. I am giving you one more day. Let's do this. One more day, 24 hours. Let's go. Today I'll have a good day. Today I don't want to see them on the road. Today I don't want to do this. I want to do that. Perseverance. And do you see what perseverance looks like? It's not easy sailing. It's jumping over hurdles. Do you see that business suit? Do you see the hurdles? I have another video called The Hurdle Jumper. You jump over the same hurdle enough times, it's no longer a hurdle. You know how to get around it. So they only have the same amount of tricks. When they're going to change their tricks, remember, they have an obstacle course that they want to get you on, and they're pushing you in this direction and in that direction and in that direction. So you must take yourself off of that course. You must learn to jump those hurdles. Now, when you're clearing those hurdles, they got to make a variation of the hurdle. You're forcing people to recreate the wheel. You're putting them in the position that they want to put you in no man's land, in a desert where they don't know how to start, how to stop. They're on the ground running, not knowing where they want to push you because you've cleared all their hurdles. You do not have a schedule. You're not getting scared. You're not getting distracted. They don't know where to push you. They don't know how to get you homeless. They don't know how to get you to stop working. They don't know how to get you scared. But it works through the process of perseverance. Jump those hurdles. Don't just exist in this thing and wait for it to end. Get yourself out of the maze. Persevere. It has to be very apparent that it's not working. Merit making. You find God, you find a higher power. It's not God doesn't care what you call God. You want to call God Mother. You want to call God Father. You want to call God Buddha. God is an energy. But you must pray. You must find God. You must. Because you don't have any human person. The next card is aid. There's no help coming. If you don't have help coming in any human form or fashion, then you must find a higher power to find strength and hope and faith in. It's not coming. It's not coming. You're on your own here. But if I did not have God, I would not have had help. I would not have had aid in this treacherous situation. So you must find your peace somewhere. And it's a practice, and it's no longer just a choice that you have. It's no longer, people going through regular situations, they feel like they have a choice. They feel like they have a choice in taking care of themselves, a choice in praying because there's not a lot of pressure. But you're in a very pressurized situation. So because your situation has so much pressure, you must make a ritual of praying, of talking to God, of finding hope. Now, let's get to the best part of my video. You must find self-love. You must find self-love. You must love yourself, because in loving yourself, you make proper decisions. In loving yourself, you make proper decisions and you feel good from the inside out. You feel better about yourself. They're trying to take away your self-love. Self-love means taking care of yourself, looking good, taking care of your skin, making the effort, taking care of your well-being, finding your inner peace, finding your joy. Self-love. Very, very, very important. I'm going to keep the card out because I'm going to talk about that frequently. You must find yourself in relaxed states as much as possible. As much as possible. Block out the noise. Relaxation. What relaxes you? You'll hear in the background, I always have relaxing music. I always have relaxing sounds. You try to turn your house, your home, your sanctuary, and it will become a sanctuary into a sanctuary. My house to me is a spa and a temple. My bathroom is a spa. I have a lot of spa-like things in there, whether it's bath salts, bath bombs, candles, whatever it is to relax me. And it is a ritual, and I relax all the time. Little things like flowers, little things that beautify your home and its nature, little things like plants that you get to water, that you get to take care of. Relax yourself and take care of yourself. But relaxation is no longer an option. It is a ritual. It is every day. The meditation is daily. The prayer is multiple times a day. Relax, and anything that takes away the relaxation must be permanently eliminated and blocked from your reality. And this is a skill you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life. Calm. Find yourself in a state of calm. Do you see this relaxation? Do you see this calm card with she's meditating? It's not a choice. It's not an option. It is a ritual, and it's a daily. You get in that meditation and you get drunk on oxygen. You have no idea. Athletes lay in a bed, put a mask on their face, and they oxygenate themselves. They're forcing oxygen into their body. They're forcing themselves to breathe. Oxygen is powerful. It is a drug. You're not going to turn to drugs, turn to drinking, turn to deviant behaviors, whether sexual, whether whatever. You're not going to allow yourself to fall into rage, although you can't help it. You're going to have times. You're going to allow it. You're going to let it flow through you. You're going to acknowledge it, but do not be tempted to falling into feelings of hate. You think I can't tell you? I fight it all the time. I don't use that word very often because I won't allow myself, even to people I do not have respect for, even to my enemies, I will not use the word hate, because hate's something that affects you, not the other person. You are the one that suffers from blocking the light out of your life. Breathe and find calm. And if that means you listen to music, calming music, but you must meditate no matter what you believe in. You must calm yourself down every day. Every single day. It is not an option. It is a law. This is as important as earning money. This is as important as eating. You must calm yourself. Indulge yourself. Indulge yourself. You don't need people for that. An indulgence is buying yourself a cupcake at the grocery store. Buying yourself some cheap flowers that are on the clearance rack that are probably only going to last a day or two, and putting it on your dining room table. And now you have these beautiful flowers. Redecorating your home so that it's not just a place to exist, it is a place to have peace. Changing the couch around, changing the rug around, getting something really cheap that makes you feel good. Doing your hair, doing your nails. Listen, I got these nails, I'll be honest with you. I bought them online. They costed like $2 or $3 in the pack. And I put them on and I feel better. And had I gone to the nail store, to the salon or whatever, and gotten them done, it probably cost $175 or something with the jewels. But to me, it's the same thing. It just makes you feel better. It's not about the amount of money that you spend. Because we are in rough times regardless of if we're being gang stalked. It's not a time to be overindulgent with yourself. Be very careful with your money, but indulge. Don't overindulge, but indulge. You can go to the liquor store and buy yourself a little bottle of Prosecco, a bottle of wine, nothing hard. and enjoy it after your meal with a little dessert and relax and breathe and say, I'm alive. I'm still here. No one can take your life from you if you don't allow it. No one can take your peace if you don't allow it, but you need to make a determination not to allow it to happen. That's how you walk away from this. And finally, daydream. Daydreaming is the beginning of manifestation. You must visualize, you must see things. That comes from calming this down, which leads to calming this down, which leads to being in a calm environment in general, and then you can begin to do this. But if you don't block their access to you, they're going to come with a lot of turmoil. They're going to come with a lot of nonsense. Do you see the daydreaming of a beach, of calm, of relaxation, of happiness? You need to start planning your future. You're not going to sit here in a suspended state. You need to start planning your future. What do you want for yourself? Where do you see yourself going? What do you see for yourself? Not after this. You can accomplish it while this is going on. You don't have to remain in a cycle that you don't want to remain in. You can walk away. It's like if someone's arguing with you, you can't make them stop arguing with you, but you can walk away from the argument. And that's exactly what I've done. I've just walked away from it. You don't have to stay here with people. People can be angry in their house and you could be calm in your house. That's the end of that. Don't forget this. Loving yourself means ignoring nonsense. You're not going to spend your entire day in 24 hours of what are gang stalkers doing and what is gang going on and who's the adversity and what's happening to me. No. I'm not saying you're not going to find information. I'm not going to say you're not going to empower yourself. It's important. I had to spend time learning what I was going through in order to get through it. However, I can tell you that there's a lot of times I pull away from it and I make a ritual of pulling away from it. You do not stay in it. Now, I have this other deck. It's called Spirit Messages Oracle cards that I read every once in a while. And I pulled 2 to read today. And I just pull them, and I think it's time for every once in a while. Maybe I'll make a habit of reading them at the end of my lives. But I like to hear what they have to say because I feel like they're always on point. So the 2 for today say, trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. This is not the first time I've gotten this card. It's not the first time I've ever read this card online. This is an encouragement. God is saying, just trust the time that you're waiting. Trust the time that you're waiting. You want this to be done and it will be done eventually one day. There is no way for you to be gang stalked for the rest of your life. Just trust that. Trust that. Good things are coming. See? Just said it on the video. Good things are coming. There are blessings coming. Everything in life comes in a cycle. Okay? When your heart is pure and your heart is good, God sees your suffering and God hears your pain. Every single prayer is heard. Nothing is being ignored. And start asking. Ask. Don't believe that it's not going to happen because it didn't happen yesterday. You didn't ask yesterday. Ask. God, I want to have a good day today. God, I want something good to happen to me today. God, I just want to relax today. I want a peaceful sleep. Ask. Just ask. Just ask and continue asking and watch as miracles happen in your life. Okay? The second card. It is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. And that comes back to the 2 cards that I spoke about. which was vow and daydream. You make a vow and you daydream. But all the other cards have to come into play. On top of the vows, on top of the daydreams, you have to create a situation of calm for yourself. That's how manifestation works. And this works regardless of if you're getting gang stalked. This is just how manifestation works in general. You must create your vibration, a vibration of calm, a vibration of peace. You've now gone from manifesting in good times, in normal times, to manifesting in chaos. And it's possible, because that's when manifestation is most important, is in the chaos. How do you get yourself out of the situation? You manifest yourself out. That is the magic. That is the magic. And it's available for all of us. How do you create a new beginning? In the middle of turmoil, you must see it. Trusting the process and walking through it. You must envision it. You must craft it. It starts in your mind. To raise your vibration, you must separate yourself from the chaos. You must separate yourself from the storm. You must separate yourself from thinking every day, oh my God, I don't have enough money. Oh my God, they're harassing me. Oh my God, they're following me. Breathe. Calm yourself down. Pull yourself into a neutral place. And when you get into a neutral place, you must convince yourself. You must convince yourself. You must delude yourself that you can do the things that you want to do. You must keep going. You must persevere past the things that you see. Create miracles in your life. Talk to yourself every day and say, I'm going to get this done. It's one step after the other, one foot in front of the other. You're not looking all the way to the end of, oh my God, when is it going to be done? It took a year and a half. I started from terrified. I started from scared. I started from crying in the car with my kids. And I got angry. And I said, this should not be happening. And then I got to fighting back and striking back and going tit for tat. And then I left that behind because it wasn't serving me. I was falling into a trap. And then I said, no, I'm going to reevaluate what I'm going through. I'm going to ignore them. I'm going to ignore people following me. I'm going to ignore people distracting me. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to get jobs done. And then I got my stuff done and I started accomplishing things. Blinders. I'm doing photo shoots and people are behind, outside the doors, banging on my doors. They want to come in, use a washroom. They want a video. They want whatever. The photo shoot has to get done. You push through your jobs, then you upload the photo shoot, then you find influencers, then you market, then you do this, then you do, and you continue going. There is something that you have to do, and you continue getting what you have to do done. And this is whether or not you're being gang stalked. This is whether or not anything is going wrong in your life. Manifestation is something that is supposed to occur as a regular part of life. You want to be so good at what you do that they accuse you of doing spell work. You want to be so good at what you do that they accuse you of using some sort of practice. You ignore people and you push through. You push through every day of your life. You craft your reality. You create your reality, and that goes for everything. There are people out there going through things other than gang stalking. People are going through divorces with nasty exes. People are fighting social workers to keep their kids. People are trying to build businesses. People are going through bankruptcy. There's no gang stalkers involved in that. There's people, somebody paid those gang stalkers, and remember that, and they're liable to those people who paid them. You want to make sure that you keep the course of your life. This is your life. And you want to go from a place of fighting for your life to a place of ease, to a place of gliding along. I'll tell you where gang stalkers are with me is they can no longer gang stalk. They have to gang watch. They have to position themselves at different places around where they feel I'm going to be, when they feel I'm going to be there. And it's not a science. It's hit or miss. It depends if I want to let them follow me for the day. I know how to not let them follow me. They don't have a tracker because the phone's either off or the phone's at home. So before I end the video, let me give you guys my closing reminders. You want to take a bath. once a week as a minimum, salt and warm water, okay? As warm as you can tolerate. I do it warmer than I can tolerate, and I just sit in it and I force myself to stay in it. You want to burn off negative energy off of you, and that's whether or not you believe it. There's a reason why people soak in hot tubs. In every culture, it is understood that heat burns off negative energy. You want to sit in those hot baths. You want to sit in those hot tubs. That's why spas, when you sit in a spa, in a steaming room, the combination of the water, of the hydration, plus the heat, it burns off negative toxins. It makes it easier for you to relax. Negative energy likes cold, not hot. Okay? That's number one. Get you some sage. I wish I had the bundle with me to show you guys right now. It's another video. Sage is spelled S-A-G-E. Get you a bundle of sage and keep your environment clean. I keep my environment like a temple. And in traditional temples, they keep the fire burning round the clock. So the fire must continue to burn. It's like when people do negative spell work, they keep the candle burning for days on end to keep the work going, to let the work take hold. You must keep your environment smoky at all times. I have to sometimes let the smoke dissipate before I start the video because it's that cloudy in here. But it's my choice. Nothing enters, nothing hits, nothing stays. Keep your environment smoky. Beyond sage, you can use dragon's blood. You can use go away evil. You can use, I have different incense for different things. Different candles for different needs. So go ahead and start a holistic spiritual practice that's going to assist you in keeping calm and keeping zen. And lastly, pray and meditate every day, twice a day. When you wake up in the morning, you just take some time to yourself and you breathe in and out. Are thoughts going to come through your head? Yes, but that's sometimes where you get to work through problems. That's sometimes where you get to think. Sometimes I turn off whatever I'm listening to on YouTube and I just sit with myself. And I let thoughts flow through. I let memories come. Things just come to me like, oh, remember that time. Oh, remember what happened. And you put things together that are obvious, that are in your face. But when you have constant stimulation and constant distraction, you're not hearing. You're not hearing yourself. Your higher self is not having an opportunity to talk to you, to say, hey, every time you go to that gas station, something happens. Every time you go to that grocery store, something happens. Every time you talk to this person, something happens. So give yourself time to think and calm. Do not allow anxiety to take hold of you. Do not allow negative thoughts to take a hold of you. And this is the message that I have for you today. Be strong. I'm sending you love, patience with yourself and your situation. It will have to be over when it's not effective. And tell your story like I was told. Tell your story, get on camera. And whatever platform you have, Instagram is very good because they can maybe disable your engagement. But when you go live, people are going to see that you go live. People are going to click through. And I go live on my Instagram and I link to my YouTube so people can hear my story and people can hear what I'm going through. And I'm sending you encouragement. I'm sending you good thoughts. If I can get through it, anybody can get through it. Stay calm. Your calmness is your secret weapon because people want you to be in a state of fright. People want you to cry. People want you to be in a ball. You know, I give myself 24 hours to get over things, to pray it off, to talk to God. Use music to your advantage. Calm yourself down. Encourage yourself. Sending lots of love. Be strong. And I'm going to actually entitle this Your Survival Guide Part 2. Manifesting your way out of chaos. I love you and have a great day.